Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Can't wait to open this baby up. Hi guys, my name is Tomo and welcome to my small hobby YouTube channel. Today, oh my god, today we're finally gonna be able to look at AIRFIX's Hellcat. Hell yeah! Today's video I've been wanting to make for such a long time, but I have been waiting for this damn kit to arrive in our store, and finally did just this week, and I'm super excited. And if for whatever reason you still don't know what kit I'm talking about, this is it! The AIRFIX is big! Look! Ah! This is a big ass box. The box itself is like, it's okay. I mean, the box art is okay, but the kit inside is just ludicrous. If Tesla has its own ludicrous mode, this is a ludicrous kit. It has so much detail that your eyes just wander around the sprues and the parts. Hope that the review portion of the kit doesn't suck that much, because I was just looking at it like, wow. This is a 1/24 scale model, so it's big. And for those of you who are new to the channel, or new to the hobby in general, 1/24 scale is a scale which is mainly reserved for cars. If you buy any sort of kit car for assembly, 1/24 scale, that's the norm. Planes in general are 1/72 and 1/48 scale. You can really kind of compare it to a car if you have one built, so you can put them side to side and kind of get the dimensions and proportions, so you can get the general idea how big this airplane actually is in real life. I don't really know how much parts there are actually inside, but I'm guessing that it's like 200-300, maybe even more, I don't know, but they're big. The parts are big, and that's what appeals me to this kit, because if you're used to 72nd scale, 48 scale kits and planes, you know, this is just wow. All the relevant information on the airplane are going to be shown here. I don't have enough English words to describe how I'm feeling right now, because it's just awesome. Awesome blossom. Some panels, really nice. Super huge. Great stuff. Okay, let me put you inside of the frame with some sharpness. You can see it very well. I can see the video is going to be very long, and still, even on these little parts here, subtleties in the mold process, which you can feel the little dents and grooves here. Yeah, you can actually feel this is like bulging, and this is not. Super nice. Okay, next one. It is the most expensive kit that I've actually reviewed so far, and it retails for about 140 euros here in Slovenia. It can be a little bit less somewhere else, but yeah, that's just how it is. Unfortunately, it's really expensive, but I think it's even at that price, it's worth the money. In UK, it's probably a little less, but you know, depending again where you buy, where you're from, it's around 140 mark. So just be aware of that. Let me stress, this is a brand new kit, fully developed in-house, and it's just perfect. The one thing that I really was kind of amazed or shocked about is when you open the box up, it smells like curry. I think it's only time now to jump inside the box, look at the contents, and then we're done. This table is really small. As you can see, the box is really huge. It's just huge all over. The box art itself, I have mixed feelings about the box art. I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. You have a nice little, you know, Hellcat killing the Zero. And then we have, of course, the various paint schemes that you can go for. The 1/24 scale, now that is just huge. 1/24 scale are cars, so this would be really interesting if you build this one and then build a car and then put it next to it, so you can have the scale, the proportions, to see how big this is. Then we have, of course, on the sides here, we have the various features of this plane, and like I mentioned, it would be a shame to cover all these panels up and just make it, you know, a closed-off airplane, because there's so much stuff, and the stuff is basically what makes this airplane, this build, so exciting. On this side, we have basically just a picture, and then we have the paint schemes here, and on the other side, of course, on the picture, That's the box. Like all kits, the kit's been built in India. So let's just basically open this baby up, shall we? I'm so excited. Oh my god! You know, this actually, it smells like curry, man. It really is. If you have a Swift, oh my god, it's really strong. Whew, gotta open the window. Holy crap. Holy smokes, it really does smell like curry. I mean, this is like, wow. Huh. Either it's the plastic or it's, no, it's actually, wow, okay, never mind. Oh, look at that. That's just so much stuff inside. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags. Well, 10 if you count the manual and the decal, but we're gonna take a look at the end. Okay, and we will start with this first sprue that you saw last, and that is the body, the whole outer skin of the aircraft, and it's so gorgeous. Really, I'm just blown away. I've been waiting so long to see this one, and I am just drooling myself. Oh my god. This tree and where the components are on is so big that I really can't show you guys everything. I have to move the tree. This is a huge tree. Just to give you an idea how big this is, my hand is big. Look at this. I cover this, the I don't know, 2/4, 2/3. I think 2/3 of the plane is kind of covered, and still the wing section, the back tail section is exposed. Oh Lord. And the nice thing about it, if you can see here, you can see that it's modulated a little bit. See how they molded the process? Of course, the rivets are indented, they're recessed, but the panel lines are also a little bit modulated. You can see if I turn the sprue around, hopefully you can see some of them are bulging, some of them are not, like distortion in the metal. That is super cool. So you don't have to kind of do it by yourself, because usually you would have to kind of grind a little bit, you know, and then put some putty and make sure it's great and all that. But here they've actually just gone ahead and done this, and it's super fine. The rivets are indented, so they're inside, and here we have some rivets that are not. These are actually surfaced. Wow. And then we have the wings, of course, with the 2 openings on either end for the ammunition. We have, let me just focus here. You can see all the nice little details. Even the wings have the same thing going on, where this middle of the panels is kind of bulging out a little bit. Some of them are, some of them are not. Maybe you can see it here, but it's just truly remarkable. Look at that. We'll see on the other wing as well. Maybe I'll show it from this angle. See little humps and bumps in the wings on the leading edge. Super fine. Wow, we gotta move on, guys, because this is gonna take forever. So let's take a look at some other things in the box. This is the second big, huge ass sprue, which contains wings again. You've noticed that we have another top layer of wings here. Of course, this is, I think, the bottom portion of the wing section. We have loads of nice detail. It's super nice. I mean, I'm just blown away by the quality, because right now I'm not seeing any crap whatsoever. Maybe some of these little pins that are left from the molding process are a little bit nasty here, but in general, you can see the where the piece is attached to the tree. It's very narrow and slim, so you have plenty of space to snip off and just make a clean cut, not being able to do any big damage here. You will have to, of course, sand a little bit, but that's not a big deal. And we have another, I think this is the bottom portion where the landing gear rests, and these are the sleeves, yeah, that go on the inner edge of the wing, I believe so. This sprue, or this tree, contains all the intricate pieces that make up the engine, as well as the propeller here, and it's so huge. Look at my hand and look at this propeller. It is absolutely humongous. I mean, I just really get a kick out of this, just looking at it. Anyway, like I said before, The molds are pretty clean. There is a little bit of a lip or a little bit of a flash, but very tiny with flash on the edges of these little pipes here. Focus here, see the little edge here, but that's not really a big deal. The attachment points are nice. Like I said before, they are great. Some of the pin marks here are a little bit awkward, but it's probably not that bad. I don't know how many people actually built this one yet, because it's pretty new, but if you did, do tell me how it goes together. Anyway, there are so many intricate pieces here that the eye just wanders around. I mean, there's the engine details and exhaust and some landing gear covers. Oh, and the landing gear, look at that, the legs, supports, and the whole, oops, and the whole other thing. There's so many little pieces. Yeah, let's just move on quickly, because otherwise this is gonna take forever. This tree has conveniently broken into two halves, which is kind of cool, because it's making reviewing much easier. But you can see the intricate level of detail that is on all these little pieces. If I take you closer so you can have a better view. Hopefully I'll put you in the center of the camera this time, because last time I saw that some of the shots were a little bit offset. So I have a big bar in the middle of my screen here, and I'm just not seeing everything properly. But anyway, you can see here now, once I move this slowly, that this detail is just absolutely awesome. Look at that, it's flawless. Almost flawless, but you know, it's great. I have no complaints, I really don't have that. It's really useless. Here we have the bombs, the arsenal, and the bombs are just so big. It's just so funny to see something so big. I mean, wow, 24 scale, and some rockets. I think these are the mounting points for the rockets. Yeah, that's more likely. Yeah, those are the mounting points. So don't grill me on that one. I do make mistakes. I'm not a professional. Anyway, this is how all the stuff works. See and looks. This is nice lip. I thought it was like a flash, but it's actually not. It's supposed to be like this. I think this is the external fuel tank. It sits on the bottom of the airplane and gets removed while flying, I believe. It can be jettisoned. And we have a little fence here for the bombs, because some of the bombs already have little propellers on them. See here, the little spinny things. I think these are for the activation of the charging mechanism inside. Yeah, this is super cool. Let's move on to the next. Another big sprue. This time it's not broken into halves, but you can see how it was, how it's supposed to be detached. This main feeding line, I guess, coming from this angle, and then feeds all the little left and right sides. Again, it's just huge and enormous and beautiful. It's really kind of poetic. Okay, so this next sprue is again huge. I mean, it's hard to put them into focus and into camera view, because it's just, you know, whoa, look at that, I'm so huge. We have a bunch of machine guns, a bunch of supports for the wings, I think for the boxes where the ammo goes. Yeah, and look at that, this is the ammo representation. See, little bullets inside their casings. And the machine guns, I can show you this, they are pretty cool. They're big caliber. I don't know how much of the big caliber this is, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just in awe. I'm looking at this off camera and I'm just drooling. It's just super fine. And I'll turn this around so I can give you a better view here too. See all the little supports with all the rivets. These are raised detail. Yeah, this is raised detail. This is super fine. These are raised detail rivets. Holy crap. Panel lines and stuff, and another set of bullets. Cool. Let's move on. Second to last sprue, and it's just so much detail. I mean, it's super nice. This is the seats, the seat area, and the belts. I mean, AIRFIX doesn't usually make very good belts and seats, but these are, of course, molded in very high quality. The plastic, oh, by the way, it's really not bad. It's not bad. It's good plastic. It's a typical AIRFIX plastic if you've ever built a kit of AIRFIX before, but it's good feeling plastic. It's not cheap. It doesn't feel like, you know, cheapo. We have some instrument panel here. We have some very intricate pieces here, very delicate ones. No, not intricate, but delicate. Sorry, get the words mixed up. Then we have, I believe this might be the firewall behind the engine, or in front of the engine to be more precise. We have some pipes, some cockpit detail. Super nice. Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. This is all raised detail, by the way. This is here. You can feel all the little bumps here. This is super great. In the bottom, scoop for the air intake, I believe. Where the lip is in the front, I believe. And we have, of course, the rims and the tires. The tires are from 2 halves, and they have, you know, this little flat portion where the Hellcat sits on its wheels, and this is all raised detail as well. You can feel the little it looks like kind of a dragon skin. It feels, it's nice. And we have, of course, the rims. Ooh, sorry, here. It's great stuff. I mean, this sprue is so big that I keep bumping on the box here and on my tripod. So yeah, it's really big. Okay, so let's take a look at the last sprue in the box. This last sprue is also conveniently broken into halves because I believe this just broke off from the main here. But it's more convenient for me to show you guys a smaller tree as opposed to one big one and just bumping into everything. Anyway, these are the control surfaces and the tail and the rudder, and yeah, this is just super nice. I mean, I really don't want to talk too much. I just want to just look. It's just so great. And it's all raised detail as well here. And you can see some, you know, protrusions, see little bumps and here in this control surfaces as well. You don't mind this little plastic crud that happened while the thing was molded in plastic. I think this is where two kind of plastic hardens before it actually reaches the spot, but it's not, you can't feel this line, so don't worry about this. It's really smooth. This is just the way it formed. Yeah, like you have like tiny little rivets, but these are not. These are yeah, these are recessed. Inside they're recessed, and then we have the other one with again some control surfaces here and there, and everywhere. These are all raised detail here. It's recessed. You see the panels again. You see the way the plastic, I guess, moved through the mold, and this is smooth, so don't worry about it. I think this is the instrument that tells how fast the airplane is moving and goes on the tip of the wing, I believe. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's those are the sprues. So let's look at the other stuff. Neatly packed in this little bubble wrap protective thing and some paper are the clear parts. Oh Lord, look at that. I'm not gonna try to mess this up because this is so nice. This is super nice. You can see here we have the cockpit here in clear parts. I don't know why, but I'm guessing because of the shiny of the instruments, you can kind of make the effect that, you know, you got glass. If you mask off little things, probably, I'm guessing that's what, or this thing actually goes on top of here to make sure that this is the surface. I'm guessing I have to look at the instructions, but oh my god, it's so nice. And the little lights for the tips of the wings, and the big canopy on top. This will be a joy to mask because we have raised detail. I can see it here. Yeah, it's raised detail. This is just super fine. Okay, so let's put this back in, and we'll have the decals in the instruction manual. Okay, first the decals. Needless to say, they are huge. Nicely printed, really high quality. Holy crap, look at that. Big ass circles and symbols and stars. I mean, the stars are already big on a 72nd scale and 48 scale, but these are huge. And the really nice thing that you can really read even the smallest text on this scale. Here, I can take it close to see all the little fine instrument panel. And some of the text you can read. I know it's upside down, but this is how I can get close. I think we'll just focus a little bit. I would much appreciate it. Yeah. It's super nice. Even the little tiny little text here. Come on, focus. See? Look at that. Inside the manual, which is pretty, it is like a very hefty book. We have first the paint schemes for various types of airplanes, and as well as where all the little decals go, where, you know, the decals that are common to all versions. Then we have the various paint schemes, like this one, or this one, or of course this too. So this one version and or this version. Okay. And then of course the manual itself, which again I told you it's look at that, it's really thick, it's huge. I don't think I'm gonna be able to list through all this. It's like a big book, and you can see how it looks on the front, how they've laid it out, so you can display it in either way. But my God, I mean, there's so much detail that it's really it would be a shame not to show. I mean, you have to buy like 1, 2, 3 Hellcats to display them. It's like, wow, that's a lot of money. But anyway, look at that. Look at just the first page. This just blew me away the first time I saw this. Just the first page, how the motor is supposed to go, and little wires here. Holy crap, man. And of course we start with, like in every single build, with a cockpit assembly. Look at that. The individual wires, how they're supposed to be, like, you know, with tubes and stuff. Leads. These are add-ons, so these you do not get in the kit. Just so you know, you can cut them out into various lengths, like the wires and stuff, and then you can add them. They show you how, but these are not included. Okay, so man, that was I'm kind of sad it's over, but well, back to the studio. Did you enjoy this video? Well, if so, please click down below the subscribe button and the little bell notification button in the corner, so you will be notified every time I upload, which is usually on Sundays. But for now, thank you so very much for watching. If you have been, thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing, and I'll see you again soon in the next one. Bye bye.